welcome to this new video for my channel, The Mental Traveler. I'm Caro Herrera, and today I'm going to be talking about the first season of a biographical series by Netflix called Luis Miguel. It shows the first 2 decades of the life of a really famous Latin singer called Luis Miguel, and the real singer endorsed this show, so it's probably not 100% historically accurate, since he must want to keep some things hidden, but this is meant to be a dramatized version of his life, so one has to bear that in mind when watching it. Still, it's very entertaining, and because Netflix released 1 episode per week, for months the show was trending news in Mexico, not only during the week, but on weekends it just soared. Everyone was talking about it, everyone was watching it, everyone couldn't get enough of it. And in a way it makes sense because Luis Miguel is a very important figure in Mexico, for Mexican culture. He's a very reserved person in real life, so thousands of fans were finally learning a bit more about him, as well as all of these hints and nods to other important people and events of our country's history. The show starts Diego Boneta as Luis Miguel, and it also has Oscar Jaineada, Camila Sodi, and many others. Before I begin though, let me just say that this will be a spoiler-free video, so you can sit back and enjoy. I've always known about Luis Miguel, but I've never really been that interested in him. Sure, I like his music, but I wasn't a big fan or anything. Still, from what I knew of his life, and because of the way this project was being promoted, and because I love big, epic family sagas with historical settings, and I don't really watch that many based in Mexico, I was quite looking forward to watching this show. It consists of 13 episodes, and it jumps back and forth in time, showing us in a structured, easy-to-understand way how Luis Miguel's race to fame came to be. He began performing at an early age, so we see just how high the price to stardom can be. We get to see how that shapes him, how it affects his family, his relationship with women, and with his fans. I think that Diego Boneta did a really great job of carrying the whole series, being the central point to which everything else gravitated. At times I thought the portrayal of Luis Miguel was far too far-fetched, whitewashing him so that he appeared a victim at times, but overall the series really makes you feel like you get why Luis Miguel is the way he is. The bad guy here is his father, and yet he isn't portrayed as a comic villain. There are a lot of moments when the man's humanity is shown, making him a complex figure. I give the series a 5 out of 5 stars review and highly recommend it. It was really entertaining and well done. And usually Mexican soap operas are famous for being kind of soppy and not that well done. But I like to think about the series Luis Miguel as the Mexican version of The Crown because, well, in Mexico we don't have a royal family, but we do have certain artists that have the spotlight for decades, and so we don't only get to see their lives, which are quite interesting in a lot of the cases, but also the historical development of Mexico regarding culture and society, and we see these portrayed through events in Luis Miguel's life. And in a way that's what happens with the Crown and the royal family. We see how England evolves through them in a way. And I also compare it to the Crown because the Crown was Netflix's most expensive show at one point, I think, and I think that Luis Miguel was the best we could offer at this point. So yeah, I will definitely be rewatching Luis Miguel now that all the episodes have aired. I praise the performances, the setting, the costumes, the recreation of real events, and it made me fall in love with the real Luis Miguel because when he was young he was so handsome. He had such a beautiful voice and his songs are so wonderful, so romantic, and I can definitely imagine that I would have been his fan if I had been a teenager in the 80s and the 90s. So yeah, now I'm more invested in his story and I know all of his songs by heart. I'm not still a big die-hard fan or anything, but I like him more now. Anyways, for the moment this is all I have to say about my review of the first season of Luis Miguel. Thank you very much for watching my video of it. Please let me know if you like it or not and what are your own thoughts on the series. There will be a season 2 and I shall of course be watching it and reviewing it. In the description box below you can find a link to the show's IMDB page. But yeah, anyways, I'm Caro Herrera, the Mental Traveler, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I'll be seeing you soon. Goodbye.